The salty breeze of an ocean storm ignites the air with its aroma. The horizon is darkened by the impending storm. Amidst swirling clouds, lightning arcs across the sky. Undaunted by the tremulous sea, a ship fights the raging waters, overcoming wave after endless wave, each but a small victory for the vessel and its expert crew of seamen. The whalers of Vintish, having been born and raised on the sea, are a part of her. With salt water in their veins, the sea is no stranger to them. "Aye, Captain! Off the port bow!" a crewman cries out from the direction of the mast, as the captain of the Vintish flagship pulls out his spyglass for a better gander. He spies a vessel on the horizon, too far to make out. The captain cries out, "All hands to station! Full sail, lads! Let's get a wee bit closer and see what we got here." As the ship picks up speed, the captain maintains an eye on the foreign vessel, which seems to have spotted them as well, and was coming about to engage. The captain was now able to make out the flag on the mast of the foreign vessel, and recognize it as the Imperial Folly of Morladron. The captain had to give the crew of this vessel credit for not wanting to back out of a fight, even though the odds were against them, but on the same hand, knew how foolish they were to do so anyways. The guns were loaded, but the captain would give the vessel a chance to parley and surrender. As he watched the vessel get within range, he readied himself to talk with the enemies, but before he knew it, the captain didn't flinch as the Morladron vessel opened fire upon them, not even giving the chance to talk things out. The Morladron vessel went straight to hostility. The Morladron vessel fired in quick succession, all the shots falling short. The captain shouted out, "Aye, lads, return fire!" The Vintish ship's guns snarled out a reply to the enemy ship, as most of the shots ripped through the ship's sails, and one hit on the hull of the vessel, crippling her. Now the Morladron ship knew it was in trouble, as it came about to attempt to flee, but hindered by its damage. The Vintish captain gave the order to board her, but to spare the crew. As the brave Vintish whalers boarded the enemy vessel, they were met with cutlasses rather than be taken with civility. The Morladrons preferred to die fighting. A few whalers succumbed, but the Morladron crew died quickly. The Vintish captain shook his head at the foolhardiness of the Morladron vessel. The Vintish whaling ship would have no issues with running the Morladron blockade of Sylvania to get supplies through. Just yesterday, a rare exotic messenger parrot from Azal had landed on the rail of the ship with news of Sylvania. They were thriving and doing fantastic, having won a battle some time ago now against the Morladron invasion and having decimated the enemy ranks. This pleased the captain, but he still had a job to do. He picked up his spyglass and began to search the horizon for more enemy ships as the crew returned from the floundering vessel and they got back underway to complete their voyage.